Our fans are gonna be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
I don't know if we have fans.
I don't know, man. Or people listening, I'm like, "What the fuck are these?" Whatever, man. We're drinking, smoking, we're having a good time. That was our ASMR segment. Thanks for listening.
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, you have a nice
ASMR.
time.
How's it going, man?
Welcome to the Nuclear Playground Podcast. My name is Sprout.
I'm Jeremy.
We're here with Andrew Zhang, aka Schmoopy Doopy on Instagram.
I wish I had a Twitter.
You can.
I wish I had a Twitter.
You should make it
I think I'm just too lazy.
You should make it the same as your Insta. Just make it easy for everybody.
Yeah
I don't know if I've never seen anybody use that, so you probably got that one, man.
Yeah.
Snoopy Doop.
Andrew's a buddy of ours who goes way back with us, and he's also a phenomenal artist. You can check out his art on Instagram. There'll be a link in the description.
If he puts it in there.
Yeah, man.
Don't forget to put it in there.
Yeah, no, I got.
Now that you just jinxed me.
We got Andrew here to remember.
I'll email you. You know.
That's
That's how professionals do. I'll email you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I know you're doing judo down the street from my house here, man.
Yeah. Doc's Gym.
Doc's Gym.
It's on.
Shout out to Doc's Gym.
Lowry and Penn. Yeah, it's a good place.
Penn. Yeah, cool.
Nice.
I like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really fun. Like, man, I've been there for about I want to say a year and a few months. I'm surprised that me doing something like that. Like, I've been committed to it for a while. I mean, first of all, it works with my schedule, so I'm just like, all right, that's fine. And then, but after that, but like I'm thinking like I would have quit or something, but I didn't.
Why? Well, I mean, that's pretty good that you didn't quit. Why would you think you were going to quit?
I don't know, cause like I mean, there are many times where I worked out and I've exercised.
Yeah.
And then I just abruptly quit. And I think for that, me personally, I think I needed like some kind of purpose to apply the athletics to.
Yeah, instead of just doing the athletics.
Yeah, it just feels mundane and pointless. It's like I'm just working out just to work out. Of course, you could do it for health, and people can find that motivating enough. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But me, I'm like, you know, if I'm going to be lifting these weights and running and all that, like, why do I need that? It's really stupid, of course.
You know? No. Yeah, but that's why I got a punching bag and like all that fucking boxing shit.
Yeah.
Is because it's like all that working out that I do. I use it for work too, obviously, but you know, like survival shit too. I suppose I use it for a lot of different things, but the boxing is really nice, man. It's
nice. Yeah, I know. I saw that.
It's purposeful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that setup. I was like, cool. It's hanging from the ceiling. You got room. You can run around or whatever. And
I actually got a double end bag. It's just not hanging up right now. I got it down, and then I have another punching bag in the corner and another bag against the wall. You see, I got like 3 bags down there, and the speed bag and a bunch of mitts. That corner, it's got a cubby full of gloves and headgear and like all that shit. It's good little boxing.
I heard those headgears aren't like safe to wear.
No, they're not,
because it's more aerospace. Yeah. For for when it comes to impact. So if I'm like
you absorb it.
Yeah. So like more of that is like hitting your head. I don't know, man. Like
you absorb more of the impact. I know it sounds fucking counterintuitive. You know what I mean? To have headgear. Yeah. And get more damage, but your brain absorbs that force. I mean, you're not getting the hard surface impact. But if you were to, hands bounce off of heads. Yeah. You know, that's some fucking force.
Your head's going to turn into like a brain cocktail, man. Yeah. It's just bad.
That shit, when you're absorbed with even gloves on, makes it fucking harder. You get more brain damage with gloves on than you would bare knuckle. Yeah, that's why they made bare knuckle. There's a bare knuckle boxing now that's legal and sanctioned.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. The gypsy dude was in it, wasn't he?
No, that wasn't legal and sanctioned. He's legit traveler shit, but Yeah, I think I can't remember what it is. I wish I fucking could remember, but it's like bare knuckle boxing fighting championship or
I
something
think
like
I heard
that.
about that. Wasn't
Yeah,
there like the
there's a lot of old school. There, Joe the Diesel Riggs is in there. There's a lot of Joey Bellatran.
Is it like carefully regulated, or like how does that work out?
Is it underground? I feel like it would be underground.
Knuckles. Like it's not like gloves or.
No, they got wrist wraps, but only around the wrists. Their knuckles are bare, obviously.
Ooh.
But they are, and you can't. Here's the thing: if you've ever gotten to a real fight. If you throw your hands like full bore, you break that shit. Not all the time, but you can fucking damage your hand really good.
You could break, man. You break that.
So if you got all these rounds, you're fighting. You're not gonna throw 100% into all your blows, obviously, because you're gonna break the fuck out of your hand. So you use a lot more technique, I think, but there's a lot more fear getting hit too. So I mean, there's a lot more spastic actions from people who aren't as experienced. You know what I mean? A person who's experienced street fighter is probably not going to flinch as much, you know what I mean? Or do spastic fucking arm movements to block and put their chin up.
So apparently this is a debuted in like June.
Yeah, it's this year.
Yeah.
But it makes sense, though, because like I was talking about earlier, how force gets diverted when it's like a hard surface. It bounces off. You don't absorb it directly unless it's like a square on fucking whatever punch, but...
They show like break teeth and fucking break some bone.
Yeah.
But like I don't know about I guess brain damage of course.
Yeah, you absorb it. Like you get to absorb all the shock. You're just not getting the hard surface impact.
Right.
So I mean, you get cut skin, but it bounces off of the head more, you know what I mean? You don't get as much damage. It's just like it's really hard to explain. Yeah. Imagine hitting a pole and then your hand bounces off it. Now put a padding on that pole and hit that.
Well, it
bitch.
wouldn't. I feel like it wouldn't because like if you think about like let's say Kyokushin karate people, and then like Shaolin monks, like they're punching a hard surface, but it, like in front of them, like it's in front of their fists, I guess, or where they're punching at, it's cushioned by like either a piece of newspaper or like some kind of something that.
Yeah,
you're not hitting the hard surface, but it's like cushioned, so you're still hitting something hard.
Yes, you're not splitting your skin.
Yeah,
it's just
well,
like
you could with like repetition, but yes,
it's just like a blanket party. You know what I mean? Or putting a bunch of oranges inside of a fucking pillowcase and beating the fuck out of somebody. They feel that shit. They absorb it.
Yeah.
But there's no bruising or fucking, you know what I mean? You're not getting busted up, but you're absorbing the impact of that.
I've seen blanket parties.
Yeah.
And they're not fun.
No.
Like, cause I was basic training in the Army, man. Like, I've seen people get walloped. Like, just wham, wham.
So like, I don't know what a blanket party is, but I feel like I can kind of guess.
Basically, is it like
Full Metal Jacket?
Full Metal Jacket.
Blanket and or sock and or
I saw that.
Party. Blanket, sock, towel, whatever, right? Get that bar of soap, and then they just go ham.
Dude, that shit hurts, dude.
I don't know from personal experience. I've never once hit anybody with said object, nor felt said object hit me. But I've heard the shit in the middle of the night, just. Dum, 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 dum. It's like a. How can I explain it? It sounds like a. It sounds like a watermelon is beating the shit out of another watermelon.
That's very
kind of erotic. No, I'm just kidding.
Is the watermelon hot though? Is it warmed up?
You just slaps. It's like
watermelon.
This is sweet. You guys ever seen that movie? I think it was like not Old Boy, but it was one with Jet Li in it. I think it was like something Boy or Danny Boy or Old Boy. Not Old Boy. Old Boy's good.
Jet Li.
But it's like about like this kid who got kidnapped. Yeah, I think it was like Russian mafia or something.
Oh, he had the collar in his neck.
Yeah, and they treat him like a
dog. Yeah.
A dog, but all he does is he just goes into fights.
Yeah. As soon as they take the collar off, he goes in like beast mode.
Yeah, and he learned about how fruits or a certain melon is ripe because he would flick it. That's what I was trying to reference to. He's like, oh, this sweet, it means ready. Like just.
That's funny.
That was a good movie. I liked it.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie. The piano in that movie is what I really remember. Yeah, there was a lot of that.
Man, talk about movies. Have you guys seen like Like the new Venom yet? I have not.
I haven't seen it yet.
Not yet. It is on my to-do list. Even though people are talking shit about it.
You mean the Lady Gaga fans?
Well, I heard the story is like completely different. Like it's supposed to be about Eddie Brock, but like it's an origin story, but it has nothing to do with Peter Parker because movie rights and all that shit. And I don't know. It's supposed to be a really good popcorn movie. If anything, I'm gonna see it just because it's Venom.
Yeah.
You know? Like I mean, I don't.
I want to see any incarnation that's a movie.
I'm done nitpicking any kind of comic book or video game movie for what it's worth, as far as like accuracy for the story or anything like that. Because like it's always disappointing if you're looking for those things. So like I'm just going to see whether or not it's going to be good. Like I mean, it's made by the same studio that did Deadpool. You know what I mean? It's a Fox movie. So
it was Fox. Okay.
Yeah. So I think it was Fox. I want to say it was Fox.
Because Disney's in control. Disney's in control. Like I was gonna say Disney's in control of the Avengers movie and all that.
Yep.
Yeah,
so Fox is like, oh, we're gonna do our own thing. Yep. It's like
I think it's their last hurrah because from what I understand, I don't know how accurate this is, but from what I heard, Disney bought Fox, like their movie studios. So there might be a good chance of the X-Men actually returning to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I mean, I'm trying. I don't know the story of Venom. Like, if he's in like the Avengers world.
Well, he's in the same universe
so many
as the Avengers and Spider-Man. So like, Spider-Man becomes an Avenger like as of like a few years ago. But before he became an Avenger, you know, like he had interactions with the Avengers and like the X-Men and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But Venom. Spider-Man had the suit first. It was like this alien symbiote. And
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, and then he lost it, and then Eddie Brock got it, and he was like the suit hated Spider-Man for abandoning him, and Eddie Brock hated Spider-Man for basically taking all his photo ops and shit, and they became like the perfect.
You mean Peter Parker? He hated Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how much money that they were paying Peter though. You know what I mean? You ever think about how much money he was getting paid for taking them pictures?
I mean, photographers get paid pretty decent.
But he stayed living with his grandma for a while, yeah.
What was his aunt? Wasn't his grandma?
Oh, it is a Sony movie. Okay, I thought it was Fox.
No.
Okay, so it's going to be just as bad as the first two Spider-Man movies that Sony
Oh,
did.
man. You mean the melodramatic, like Tobey Maguire, puppy-eyed?
No, not Tobey Maguire, the British kid.
The Homecoming?
The guy who's like, I'm gay, but I don't like to be in relationships. That's so weird. That's so weird. Like, he made some weird, like a comment. He's like, yeah, I'm coming out as gay, but I don't like to be in relationships or something.
So wouldn't that make him asexual?
No, that just means he likes to fuck. You don't have to be in a relationship to fuck, goddammit.
Well, I mean, I think there's more to it.
I mean, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you can't be gay and not get laid. That just makes you an asexual. Like, that just means you don't care about any gender. You just don't have a sex drive.
Comment.
Michael Jackson was supposedly a asexual.
I mean,
if not a molester.
If anything, he was traumatized.
Yeah. No, I don't doubt that. He made a lot of money. He had a crazy life. You know what I mean? Like, imagine all that money. Damn. I imagine, I don't have to imagine. I go home and I take a bunch of change and I lay it down in my bed and roll around in that bitch because that's all I got.
So
when I get up, I got a bunch of fucking pennies and shit stuck to my ass and to my skin when I get up. And then I walk through my hardwood floor because I don't bother getting dressed in the fucking morning. I walk into my kitchen and I get a glass of water and pennies slowly fall off of my body as I'm drinking my water and cooling off.
Sweaty skin.
And then you just hear coins dropping on the fucking floor. And then Rain Man comes out of nowhere and says, "That's 10 cents. That's a nickel. That's 2 more dimes. and a quarter."
Hi-yo, dollar coin.
Just from hearing the sound.
Going back in the Andrew Garfield, he said on his sexuality, "I have an openness to any impulses." Something about he was a gay man without the physical act, which is kind of weird, but I guess I don't want to say I guess.
That's a very Christian way of dealing with your gayism.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to say somebody is or isn't whatever they identify as, but right. To me it sounds a little bi-curious. Like,
How do
Yeah,
you?
I
But
say
he
bi-curious.
how would you know that though? If he likes dudes. He didn't say anything about females. Bi-curious would mean
But he said
that
he doesn't want to do the act.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
It's like you or me
But how, that
saying
doesn't.
like,
If you have to
oh,
be
yo,
straight
man,
to be bi, you have to fuck females too to be bi. You know what I mean? But if he's not doing any
I'm
act, he
pretty
has
sure
to be.
that handsome dude like Andrew Garfield fucked at least.
does
like
he jerk
one or two
off?
females.
I mean, like to like guy. Does he like she-males? I mean, like I'm curious.
Hey man, people fuck things that they didn't want to fuck. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
doesn't make them. Lesbians got raped by
No,
fucking
I'm not
dudes.
saying that defines him, but what I'm saying is that like, what if he's just still unsure? Like, okay, well, I've had a couple of females in my life, and now like I want to fucking maybe try something different, but I don't really care for the act.
Yeah,
Like-
but I just hope he doesn't
Like
choose.
how some people are like how some people are curious about it, then they just realize they're just comfortable with their sexuality, and they understand that they think that
sexuality.
Like, that sexuality. You know what I'm saying, man? Sexuality. You know,
It's a spectrum, okay?
yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I got a homegirl. She's telling. We were talking about like sexuality, and she was like, "Yeah, like I was just doing my girl thing." And you know how girls like when they get drunk and they're with friends, they flirt and they're just always like grinding on each other or whatever.
Yeah.
And so she wasn't sure. So I guess she ended up making out with this lesbian chick.
Uh-huh.
And they went to the bathroom, and then right away the lesbian chick was like, "All right, I'm gonna get some pussy." And she started undressing herself, and then that homegirl I was talking about realized, she's like, "Yeah, I'm not down for this." She's like, "Hey, I'm sorry we made out and all that, but I finally realized I'm not really down for this."
Well, that's
and she was
why-
intoxicated. She's like, "Nah." And then of course the girl complied. She's like, "All right, that's cool. I gotta make out with you, grab your ass or whatever."
That's what I was trying to say before, though. Like, I mean, like there are some people who are curious until they realize that the no squares that's similar to
Yes.
their no square is gross to them.
But here's the thing. I like that story because that lesbian woman did not say, "Oh, fuck that bitch." She didn't get pissed off. You know how many dudes
Yeah.
would have got
Yeah,
mad?
dudes be getting salty, and then they'll text
Yes.
the female later on like, "Bitch, you nasty." Like, how do you
yep.
know? You didn't even get to fucking fuck.
That's why I fucked your sister or some dumb shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I want guy get all salty. He's like, "Dude, calm down."
It is there because they think I don't understand. It's a really big
Women
ego
owe me
problem.
sex.
Yeah, no,
Give me
Yeah.
your sex now,
Give me your
whore.
sex. It's mine. No, that's so fucked
No
up.
woman is respectful. That's so weird. That not like what is it? What do you call those? They identify as this. They're fucking weird. What's the name?
There's 75 different genders right now, dude.
No, I'm talking about gender.
No,
I'm
I'm serious. There's like
about,
70 or 36 or 70. I'm not
Are you
kidding.
counting other kin?
No, like no.
I'm
Seriously,
talking about. Oh, incels. That's the word.
Wait, what?
Incels.
What is this?
Incels. They're like guys. We were just talking about it. I was gonna go back on this
Incels.
conference. So they're like guys who are mad at women because they didn't get any.
Oh, yes.
And women are just basically saying no.
Yeah.
I know that's so fucking weird. I get rejected all
Are
the
you talking
time.
about like the same dudes that got in trouble at Yale like 3-4 years ago that were like, no means yes, yes means anal, no means yes, yes means anal.
I don't know about that, but
Like-
these guys identify they just dislike women. They don't get any pussy and they blame women for being whores. And I was like, the fuck, dude.
I
Like,
don't understand that.
There's a bunch of women I totally could like just fuck if I wanted. Like there's women who want me and I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, you could choose. You could pick and choose. If I wanted to, I could just go on like Tinder and just like, yo, like get some.
I feel like it's like
Random
this,
chick.
like if dudes are not getting any from women and they're like truly into women, right? Like maybe it's a matter of how they're treating the women.
Or maybe
You know what
it's a
I'm
matter
saying?
of how they come off too.
Or how they
you know
come
what I
off or how they carry themselves.
Yeah,
you know
because
what
they
I'm saying?
get creepy and
First
fucking
impressions
desperate.
are everlasting.
Yeah.
And if you're coming off as some kind of scumbag, that's how you're gonna be to anybody
But
you ever feel like you're gonna be attracted to. Like that's just
You know, it still baffles me. Like I'm curious. Like why do these guys think this way?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing.
Because there's guys who kind of think like that, but they still get pussy.
Yeah, no.
And these guys don't get pussy, and like they ultimately think like that, and it's like
Well, that's because they choose the wrong fucking women. That's simple.
that is true. That is true. They probably the women that they want is like something that's like real fucking hot. It's like if you want to bang someone, you could bang like the ugliest one. Why are you complaining, saying that they think you're ugly?
Well,
Why don't you bang the ugliest one?
most people.
Like fuck
Like,
you guys.
most people relationship wise
This
are only
motherfucker-
as good as their best option, and I learned that from him. He told me this shit, and I don't mean that about everybody. So I won't say most, but I will say there are a lot
Yeah.
of people who are only as good as their best option. Who are like they'll stick around until they see something better, and then they fucking take off. You know what I mean? And it's just the way that shit's been for a long time now. Like, I mean, like you know, like how there are people who are like they'll stay married for like 100,000 years.
Yeah.
Like and they fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
And now it's like, okay, well I'm tired of you. It's been like a year
or less,
or like 6 months.
Here's another thing. Even dating these days, or even talking to bitches on Tinder or females on Tinder or whatever, you're talking to one or two of them. You know what I mean? Or you're talking to one of them, and she'll be talking to you, and then because I have a homegirl who was talking to me about this, they will ghost a motherfucker just because they're talking to some other. They're talking like they got like 100 different dudes trying to talk to them, and then they're like trying to pick and choose which one, and they're like they're interested in this guy, this guy, this guy. They're having multiple conversations, and it's like who's gonna take the lead, and you only get so many steps, so you're like you get 2 messages in. Okay, cool. You made it through the gates. That's 50 guys eliminated. There's 50 more dudes in there. She replies to maybe 25. Okay, you're in the top 25 now.
There are dudes who are like that too.
Yeah.
Like everybody's guilty of this fucking crime.
Dudes, I know will continue on all of them. He will talk to every bitch just as much as he talks to the next bitch. Not pick and choose and cherry pick. He fucking whichever one's gonna fuck him. That's it.
Yeah,
where's the female? She was like, which one is going to get me the best, whatever I want?
I'm not saying every dude and every female are guilty of the shit. Yeah. But there are just as many females as there are dudes who are guilty of being just as good as like the options. There's
more females than dudes. That's not true.
I would like to see the evidence on that.
Yes, check it out. There's more females than there are guys.
You know what's interesting to me though? I got this like one coworker. He's telling me. So I got this one coworker, right? And I've never really heard of this too much, maybe like once before. But it's an old fling that he used to have with this one chick. And she buys him a lot of shit. And I'm like, why is that?
That happens a lot nowadays. I don't know.
Cause it's usually, my experience, it's usually me treating the lady out. Sure, whatever she treats out, that's fine too. That's cool as fuck. But it's like, but that's interesting. She kept buying, like, within, like, the span of 3 months, she bought him, like, 10 things. Like, Apple AirPods, some other shit, like, some watches.
I don't know, man. It's just, like, the new thing now that a lot of people are doing. And I get it. I think it's because back in the day, like, in the 90s and shit, guys were expected to. So, and then they got this little backlash where...
Actually, that can go further beyond. Ancient history.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like up until recently when the change started to happen. So there was like this backlash where like women were like, I can buy my own shit too.
Yeah, I think that's totally fine. Cause like hey man, I don't mind if she's sucking my dick and buying me flowers. That's cool as shit.
Not every female was like had an attitude about it. Some females feel bad, like, oh my god, they're expected to pay everything for me, so they want to show that they're willing to pay that half or be there just as much as they're expecting the guy to be there.
Yeah,
and I mean, it's a 50-50 thing nowadays. It's no longer fucking however it was.
Like all guys and then.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. And here's the other thing. About like girls and guys on Tinder, like there's so many people out there looking to get laid, and if you're a female and you got a million dicks in your face, which one are you gonna choose? They're all trying to fuck you, whereas when you're looking at all these females, you're trying to figure out which one is gonna be the one that wants you. I'm sure.
Well, I mean, they all want you.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Not really. They're like, eh.
Well, not like want you like that. There's some who are.
You're an option.
Yeah.
Okay, those females aren't options.
Does that mean that females are more selective than males as far as like?
They can be. They have that option. Unless you're a really good, rich-looking man.
Can't that apply to men too?
Yeah, if you're good-looking and you have money.
I mean, I'm not attractive. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm selective.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what I mean, like
I got a story for you.
I'm talking like fucking like who's a really attractive actress right now, or musician or something. I don't know.
Who's the lady?
I'm so far out of
who's the lady who played the Scarlet Witch from Avengers? She's fucking fine.
Okay, well that lady.
More
all
fine
right.
than Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, Gal Gadot. She's pretty hot too.
Gal Gadot. There we go.
Gal Gadot.
Okay.
She's
I'll fuck with Gal
dead.
Gadot.
Well, yeah, she's hot.
Okay,
Who are those chicks married to
Here's
and
my
hooked
thing.
up to? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not fucking us.
How many people are
Yeah.
actually just like not trying to like hook up and just like connect with people?
A lot of people.
And even if you don't have a relationship with that person, at least you connected with that person, despite the fact whether or not you had sex or not. You know what I'm saying? Like that's always how I've been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even if I don't get a relationship out the deal, like I'd rather be able to have a connection with the person than just have it just be like aimless sex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I tweeted about this like 3-4 months ago. I felt like the odd man out. Like I feel like the dynamic between me and a person is more important than sex. And
Yeah, cause like sex, man, you can fuck whoever, but after a while it gets old. And after a while, you're just like, I really want someone I can like enjoy my time with.
right,
You know.
you gonna live over there?
Nah, man. I'm choking.
You know, I do have to say something. Sorry, I'm gonna a little bit off tangent. I do have to say something about like online dating or
What?
anything involving like apps. I think it's weird to me.
It is.
It's so weird.
I honestly,
It's
when I was on fucking any of those fucking apps or whatever, I
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you.
I honestly would rather meet people in person and have a conversation, not meet them here. Like fucking
Yeah.
be outside. Like I've met a lot of people. Met people playing Pokemon Go. I've met people geocaching.
At the
frisbee
fucking,
golfing.
at the beach over
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
Frisbee golfing, or going to the fucking beach, or playing pool at a fucking pool house or a pool hall, or doing any of those things. I've met people all over the fucking place. I work all over the fucking
on the
place.
bus.
Yes.
On the bus, just chilling. I'm minding my own business. Me and Chris were hanging out. We were leaving from our art show.
Yeah.
Met a female on the bus. We fucking chatted it up. Now we've been talking on Snapchat and shit. Like
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, I don't expect much out of it. I like making friends. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, continue. I'm sorry.
But yeah, this is like I forgot what I was saying.
We're talking about like dating.
Online dating.
Yeah, no, but
Dating is. I mean, it's just weird because it's like. Because like when I want to say the '90s to probably
late '90s.
late '90s, it's when like online dating sites started to happen.
Yeah.
Because like we're so busy with like business and work and life that we don't have time to date. And then like back in like I want to say like maybe '70s, maybe before then, like
way earlier.
you had
like when like schools were like factory training basically.
yeah, and you had time to like go talk to whoever.
Well,
Sally,
you mean when
whatever,
the economy was good?
Yeah, economy was.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's coded.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I mean? When only one person had to have income in the household for the household to fucking maintain.
Yeah, man. What happened to that? Now you got people our age, well, my age, because I'm a little bit younger than you guys. We were working like 2 jobs, one part-time, one full-time, or a bunch of part-time jobs, and could barely hold an apartment. We have to live with other people.
I told everybody that I would never get a second job, and I caved in and got a second job as of today.
Yeah. No,
Dang.
times is not easy, dude. Like you can't do I want to say you can't do a profession. You could do a profession, but like for like a lot of common guys, like you can't do one job and be okay. Like I get paid like $18 an hour.
Well, I still
that's
stick
still
to my profession. Like I mean, like I can do that on the side. Like I mean, realistically speaking, like because I mean, the job I've always had makes me money, and that pays my child support, and it makes me my income for the things I need. The second job's just fun money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like when I still do graphic design and like illustrations and shit too. So like that's just extra money for like emergencies and shit like that. So I mean, I feel the only reason I'm taking the second job is just because I'm tired of budgeting. I kind of want to treat myself. I want to spoil my kids.
No, that's
more and
fine.
shit like that. You know what I mean? So
you know I did. So did I tell you guys I went to Anime Expo this past July?
yeah,
No.
you're telling you.
Fucking great. But this has something to do.
Oh yeah, I
No,
saw it
you
on
were-
Instagram.
Terrence said something about it.
Yeah, but this has something also to do with what you're talking about budgeting.
Mm-hmm.
So like, budgeting is it's a good thing to do. Totally recommend it. But I fucking got lost. I lost track, and I was just like, fuck it. So what I did was I fucking became a hermit and just stayed inside, worked on whatever hobbies I can harbor within my house, and then just like didn't spend shit. Didn't spend any of my money until the day I left because I went on three different trips.
For how long did you do this?
Oh man, I did it for like a whole year.
Wait, you didn't do shit for a whole year?
Well, I sort of went out, but I didn't want to buy drinks. So I had friends who were like, "You're not drinking? That's so like, that's so not you. That's so weird. Let me buy you a drink."
Holy
so they
shit.
ended up buying me a drink, and I'm like, because I was the guy who was known to eat a lot and drink a lot, and I stopped doing that. Of course, I got a little bit more healthier, and then I started doing judo. A lot more money, like went other places, because like my sister, I talked to my sister around October, and she's like, I usually go to her when it comes to like finances and like shit like that, and man, thank God for her, man. Like she's like, yeah, you overspend your money. What do you do? You got to be honest. It turns out I've been going out a lot. I go out a lot. I eat out a lot. Like I didn't realize I went out that much.
I've been feeling that shit like lately. Like I mean I've always known, but like I didn't realize it until maybe like just last year.
Yeah.
And I still do it, but when it comes time to save for shit, like I know when to take. It's like the first year I took Jeremiah to detour. It was like maybe like my second or third detour, his first, and I saved up as much as I could. We got a hotel room. I had to borrow some money from my mom.
Yeah.
But we still managed to get the hotel room. We got to go to the con.
Is it the hotel room at the place?
No. We were like, because this was the last year that they were in Bloomington. So
okay.
They were at the DoubleTree. We were across the freeway. So it was like a 10-15 minute walk because you have to like go down the little path and then across the bridge and then walk like a block to the hotel.
Yeah.
That it was still fun. We still got to do what we wanted. We got what we wanted, but I was on I got a minimal budget. This year, I planned way the fuck ahead. Like I registered ASAP.
Yeah.
I started saving for the hotel, and when I realized that hotels were getting more expensive, I was like, fuck, I have to get the hotel like right now.
Yeah.
Got the hotel. It still wasn't at the con, but it was like 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
So I mean, it worked out just fine. I had a way better budget, and
that's cool.
Yeah. So this upcoming detour, that's because with the second detour that I took Jeremiah to was just this year. Yeah. So the one I'm coming up, like we're gonna be registered. Like,
are you going to that one too?
Yeah, I'm going.
I think you might.
This is every year that me and Jeremiah are doing this.
Like, that's cool, dude.
It's
you and your
one
kid.
of his Christmas presents. So like, what I do is I register us, and then we go to the hotel, and then we go and just do con shit.
Yeah.
I let him go and have his own free time. He's 13 now, so like he just goes and does whatever the fuck he wants. And
that's cool, man. I'm happy that you guys enjoy the same shit. Like me and my dad, it's very difficult.
I don't think that him and I would have the same interests if I was not there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know what it's like to not have my actual dad there. My dad is my brother and sister's dad. You know what I mean? Like when I talk about my father, that's like you know my father because you know my brother.
Yeah.
And I still call him dad to his face. Like, but I didn't know him until I was like a grown ass adult.
Yeah.
I respect him as my dad as much as I would like the dad who raised me. But we don't have the same dynamic as like me and my dad. Like me and him have like we don't have like a lot of the same interests. Yeah. But we have some similar interests, and it's because he's been there with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So maybe like
I
you
can't
catch some of his personality.
Yeah. Like I really can't watch basketball without my dad being present. Otherwise, it's just a boring sport.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
I'd rather watch baseball if that's the case. Like.
I feel like there's some things I got from my dad. It was like how he learns. He's a kind of like a hands-on.
Yeah.
Like he sees someone doing it, and they teach him, and you can learn it. And that's why judo is really good for me, because it's a lot of hands-on, of course. Yeah, so that's why I'm really into like martial arts. Mm-hmm. And everything else that I've learned. Like for example, going back onto like the whole year of not doing anything. Even before that, like I told myself, I'm not gonna like go out and eat. I love eating different foods. It's very interesting. Sometimes I hate eating the same shit every day, but I took the effort within that year. I didn't even make a promise or anything. I just did it myself. I fucking I watch YouTube videos and learn how to make like different like foods from different cultures. Mm-hmm. I made fucking congee. I learned how to make chicken stock like from scratch, and it turns out like food, when you make real good food, mm-hmm. it takes real love and effort to make. Sorry, like it takes time, it takes effort, and man, I made like a lot of things. Like I made like noodles from scratch.
Yeah,
from
I
hand.
did that.
Yeah, no, you
Tonight?
told me about that. That's some cool shit.
We went to what was it? The Korean place over in Columbia Heights.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Korea restaurant. No, not Korea restaurant. Dong Yang's.
And we got kimchi ingredients. How did that turn out? You said that to Terrence, didn't you? Like,
that was years ago.
Yeah, no, I never heard anything about it. Like,
so the lady's really nice. Maybe it's because like I asked her and I was curious about her culture, and I was like, "What do I need to make kimchi?" I'm sending it to a friend, and she just gave me all these ingredients. Terrence said it went out fine. He made it, so he enjoyed it. So I was like, okay, but he never sent me any. Of course, I never sent him other stuff that I could have made for him too as well. But no, that it went well. Like all your Korean ingredient, like whatever Korean dish you want to make, you can get it from there. It's fucking great, man.
I don't know if they're still open.
Dong Yang's, yeah, they're still there.
Are they?
Yeah.
Because the last time I rolled by, and maybe it was past business hours, I don't remember. But the last time I rolled by there, it didn't seem like they were. But
lights were out, or are you talking about like they were like out? They're out of the.
Just the lights were out, but
then lights.
I might be tripping. I don't know. I love that store.
Yeah, it's a great place.
It's like a tiny United Noodle.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, in Columbia Heights. Do you live in Columbia Heights? Or close to there?
Not anymore.
Oh, you used to?
Yeah. Well, I stayed there about 3, 4, almost 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Well, it was like 4 years ago. It was like right off of like 43rd and University, 44th.
Yeah.
So, like you go a few blocks up, it's like 53rd. Don Yang's is like right there.
Oh man,
and it was like a 10-minute bike ride away.
Dude, so like I don't know if he's like the owner, but he's like a guy. He's like probably like the manager of the kitchen or whatever.
Yeah.
I was just chilling there. I think I was eating or I was like buying some food. This dude fucking started screaming at like the women in the kitchen. They're talking. Dude goes. I was like, holy shit! He's gonna do his ultimate move, guys. Yo, man, I just want my number 4, dude. Just give my number 4 and number 8. Like that's all I want. I want to get out of here. I was like, this crazy guy. Like, but the very second he screamed, he looked at me and I looked at him. We like our eyes made contact. He was just like, oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't hold myself. Oh, I'm sorry. And he just went back to like just talking really fast and rude to the ladies. I don't know if they were complaining to him, but it was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, it's culture, I guess. I mean, it's part of the culture. They scream a lot. I mean, it's a lot of Asian cultures.
I remember the first time I went there was with you, and we ate there.
Yeah.
With the little kimchi platter with like the kimchi and the little vegetable on the side. And
yeah.
It's so fucking good. So I've gone there like 3 more times since then. It's amazing.
Man, I gotta make you guys a hot pot one day when we have like another podcast. Like I want to bring like a fucking clay pot, all the vegetables, and just fucking make it, and all the ingredients and shit. I really want to make it. Like,
is there meat in it?
Yeah, there's meat in it.
Cool.
Come on, motherfucker.
Hot pot's the shit, dude.
I have no idea what the fuck it is, so I mean, don't look at me.
It's a soup, motherfucker.
It's like Japanese hot dish, but like a soup.
Soup, motherfucker. Okay. Do you speak it? No, I'm just kidding.
If you use the word.
It's really good.
It's like sukiyaki, but like it's
sukiyaki based.
Yeah.
No, because you can make it however you want, but sukiyaki sukiyaki. It's like umami. You know the term umami? It's like a savory, sweet, tangy. It's a lot of things. Well, actually, I'm probably describing it wrong, but I'm describing the soup. It's like all these flavors. It's really good. It's really good. Okay. I'll make it one day. I mean, shit, dude.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I just want to know what the fuck's in it.
Don't worry. Just like vegetables and like if you want pork or beef. I mean, I don't know. Pick and choose your meat. I mean,
shit. I like beef.
All right, I'll do
pork.
beef.
I like chicken. I like everything. I eat fucking everything. I'm about to go hunting.
I made it for my family.
I'll bring some meat back.
I mean, they said it was good. Bring back. Like I did a good job. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? What's up with the face, Sprout?
Fuck.
We weren't recording?
No, I only have 1 track recording, and I don't know why that is. I had both of them selected when I was recording this.
Hey, man, it's cool, dude. It's a good conversation, though. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it still recorded us, right?
I mean, it's gonna have all of us, but I'm gonna have to do some fucking serious work.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, sucks for you. I got work tomorrow.
Look, they're both selected.
Yeah, boy.
Weird. But whatever. I mean, it's cool. We'll make it work.
Yeah, of course.
I guess we should call it.
How long have we been on?
Dude, I can keep going, dude. I've been drinking a little bit, man. It's almost 2. It's
I mean, we can still hang out.
That's fine.
It's just I got a lot of work ahead of me if I want to salvage this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So you just call it quits here, then?
Yeah, I suppose.
Alrighty.
Well, thanks for tuning in, you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Have a nice one.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.